respected health captains, dear concerned citizens, loved Fairings. Thank you for being here. Thanks to Dr. Roger Gilman and Bill Brody and a lovely administration. We got this invitation to hold our think tank at this very meaningful spot at the West Coast. So what's this Sünjhaid about? I just give you a very brief introduction, and I'm very happy that we have some leaders in our ranks. Sünjhaid means in Faring, the language of the sailors' island of Föhr in North Frisia, health. This is the core of this multi-professional think tank and the friends of the structural change of the global convergence market health sciences business. In Berlin, we call it Gesundheitswirtschaft. Health is a responsibility for the entire society. We therefore want, as health sciences professionals and concerned citizens, with our private initiative Sünjhaid, find even more orientation personalities that behave as a responsible leader and are able to give a decisive boost as health entrepreneurs and in other functions in the healthcare industry and to implement forward-looking visions. To search dynamic entrepreneurs, classic entrepreneurs, inventors, scientists and leaders, inventing new corporations in healthcare for value-based medicine after the strategy concept of the Harvard professor Michael Porter. Health is in accordance with the future researcher Leonid Fedorov, the driving factor for the economy. A number of indicators suggest that the sixth long economic cycle after the Russian economist Nikolai Kondratyev, also the sixth Kondratyev called, which will be in the holistic sense of health, physically, emotionally, mentally, environmentally, and socially. The health in the 21st century bears of a long period of prosperity. Sünjhaid is a club, and a little club of course, who has the North Frisian island of Föhr and their traditional Föhr navigation school selected as its points of departure and port of registry. The orientation point is the Greek island of the doctors. Hippocrates, of course, is considered as the father of medicine. He has served on Kos about 2,500 years ago. The now historic medical school of Kos is for us a showcase. His laid down in Corpus Hippocraticum teaching influenced more than 2,000 years medical thought and action. Hippocrates, of course, has established the scientific medicine. And now we are looking forward to new borders, to new horizons. And we are coming to a new age in medicine. So to give this in a little summary, I'd like very much to invite you to the claim of this island, which is Rumhart Klarkimming, a large open heart and a clear horizon. And this is also the claim of today and in the future. To give you a very brief summary of this little island and why it came up. When I went there in 1990, I was very impressed that in the 16th century they started in the winter months private non-profit navigation schools So the old captains came in from all over the world, and from China, India. They were leaders in whale hunting. They were serving in Netherlands. They were serving in Denmark and also Germany. So quite international. So over the winter months, without cost, you get a full training in navigation, which is really mathematics. And this was the basis to get captains. So I was so impressed about their output, about more than 2,000 captains in about 200 years. And then on the base of historic development, they lost this resource. And some of them, they came to New York and to California. So in a way, this is why we try to bring this spirit here and to learn from the American entrepreneur spirit, which is very strong, to learn from your engagement in non-profit, which is much stronger than in Europe, and maybe to bring an intercontinental bridging and intersectoral alliances between these many, many different parts we have in health industry and in health sciences. We consider this experience as very positive. In the last 10 years, when we started in 2003, so today in Berlin, often we get calls, people and leaders asking to join, and we meet once a year on this island for about 4 days. Why this and why on the island? Why not in the airport hotel just to jump in and jump out? Now we want people to follow this spirit of this old navigation schools and to consider that a start and an open mind on an island is an easy access, and it is a great commitment to travel so far. And so Thilo did it after we had 2 hours Skype some years ago, and he came, and then we got this idea we should come also here to try it here, because the solutions and sustainability in health industry has to be multi-sectoral and international. So I'm very happy to introduce you to some speakers of today. And our tradition always was that the speaker are to honor, because they come here to invest in this spirit and in this think tank. Thank you very much for your impulse today. So first of all, I want to introduce you to Kian. And it was about 2 years ago I met Kian during dinner at Suna's house, and together with Richard. I'm very happy you're here, and what you're bringing up for the healthy aging and for the active living of the elderly is really impressive. So thank you to give us a little talk.